Hi Aries, welcome to your O- October 24th to 31st tarot reading. Celtic Guide Tarot, and welcome to my channel. And yes, it's great. For some Aries, there's a great healing taking place this week. At the top of the deck, you've got the King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Discs, and at the centre of the reading is peace, Aries. So there's a sense of, there seems to be quite a monumentous emotional healing experience. That's all I can say this week. That King of Cups is that compassionate maturity. He's got a crown on his head and he's earned that crown, and it's an incredible emotional integrity to you Aries this week, because I think this is you basically. And there's a healing going on with someone else here. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Discs. So it seems to be an exchange of energy. For some, this can be a financial matter that's been resolved. But for others, it's not. It's just that there's a healing. There's a dialogue taking place, which is creating peace, basically, Aries. So yeah, you start the week with the Four of Discs, paired with the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a very, very Aries card. He's a fire sign, very dynamic. He's mastered his life force, very mature energy. So that sense of, again, of maturity and integrity within you, Aries, this week. You've got two Kings paired with the Four of Discs. So for some, you might feel a little bit guarded, wanting to protect yourself, wanting to protect your interests. For some people, this is protecting your financial situation, but not always. Sometimes it's just a bit wanting to guard those close to us, and it's like you want to protect yourself a little bit, Aries. So maybe for quite a lot, I think for some Aries, there's maybe been a little bit of conflict going on. I felt that in your November reading, particularly around the home environment. But I think you're doing incredibly well here, because you're the one who seems to be maturing, reaching out, trying to make agreements, trying to reach a state of peace. But you might be feeling a little bit needing to protect your heart. So yeah, next to that, you've got the Knight of Cups paired with the Chariot. So for some lucky Aries, an emotional, you might be made, some Aries might be getting an emotional offer of love this week. So some new romantic situation might be coming in, which is taking your life in new directions, Aries. For some, you could be making an offer to someone. There might be someone that you like and you're making them an offer, which again would connect with the Six of Discs. But it's definitely that sense of either you're getting an offer, you're receiving one, or maybe you're just trying to maybe you're trying to be the peace treaty this week, Aries. Maybe you're trying to make peace in a conflicting situation. You definitely want things to move forward. There's a sense of, oh, paired with the Chariot, you've had enough. You want your life to move forward. For some, it's a situation you want to move forward. But it's just definitely that sense of you being in your element and wanting to move things forward this week. So yeah. You then move on to the Ten of Wands, paired with the Justice card. And for some Aries, again, this is going to be the end of a long cycle of just feeling you've got too many burdens to carry here. That sense of, I think for some you felt very oppressed for quite a while. And because it's next to the Five of Discs, it could be too many financial burdens. Or it could just be not feeling that good about yourself, Aries, here. That sort of sense of, oh, this is all being a bit too much. I've got a sense, back to that Four of Discs again, that even though you've got two Kings, you've got the Chariot, you've got loads of forward movement, you seem to be having to be the one who's trying to make peace in a situation. And it's a good chance for a lot of you it's happening with the Justice card. As a sense of you being drained towards the end of the week, that's exactly what I'm getting. You've got the 5 of Discs and the 5 of Cups. Both represent change. 5s are always change. But with change, before change generally comes a period of instability. And I think Aries, you're ending the week with that feeling of having loss and maybe having lost something. I'm not sure, you haven't got the Death card and you haven't got the Tower card. And your overall guidance card is peace. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, and it might just be a fleeting sense of being drained and being exhausted with whatever situation's been going on for you, because I feel this, you've been feeling oppressed for quite a long time. And again, you always see all the ends nearly in sight, but 10s are always about endings, 5s are always about change. So it seems to be an ending here, and it's an ending of a difficult period. And there's change here. And I don't know what's going to come after that, I'm afraid to say. But it's an interesting sense of, don't forget, the overriding energy of the week is peace. This is a healing that's taking place between you and someone else. It might be you. There's definitely a healing. This is you. I think this is definitely you, King of Cups. You've been the one who's been the peacekeeper in a situation and having to drive it forward. Some Aries are getting an emotional offer made. But towards the end of the week, there's definitely a sense of, I would say, exhaustion. That's what I'm getting with these cards. A sense of, this is all a bit too much for me. And sort of feeling maybe you're worried about someone, actually. I've got that coming up with this 5 of Discs. You could be worried about a family member who's maybe not acting in the best way. Because I remember your environment card was quite challenging in your November reading. I'm not sure, Aries. Let me know. And yeah, whatever's going on this week, you're definitely the peacekeeper. And by the end of the week, there's a sense of, I've just about had enough here. But don't forget, you're moving on to different times. Okay, Aries, sorry, it's not more of a lighter reading. I can only work with the cards I've been given. And wishing you all the best. Bye.